the heart of Ihiala local government area of Anambra State lies the quiet town of Okija, a place that for years has stood as a symbol of generosity and hope, thanks to one man, Ernest Obiejesi, widely known as Obi Jackson.
My name is Ernest Obiejesi. I will talk about the incident of 21st December 2024.
Since its founding in 2010, the Obi Jackson Foundation has been a beacon of light in eastern Nigeria, tackling poor literacy, healthcare, nutrition, and youth empowerment, especially in rural communities where government help is often absent.
Sisters and brothers, I seize this very opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to our celebration today. A day that we call our Benefactors Day. A day that we have set aside to, in a very special way, thank our benefactor, Dr. Ernest Obiejesi and Dr. Mrs. Nena Obiejesi for the gift that they have not only gifted to the Society of Jesus, but to this very state, Anambra State, to this very country, Nigeria, and particularly to our children and our youth.
God has given us gifts in different forms. It's just that we need to enhance our gifts. We need to persevere. We need to be able to enhance it, pursue it, and never accept that you cannot do it.
Through scholarships, medical interventions, food programs, and free surgeries, the foundation has touched thousands of lives: adults, children, the marginalized, the forgotten. But on December 21st, 2024, tragedy struck, turning a day of hope into one of sorrow. A stampede broke out at a rice distribution event organized through the Obi Jackson Foundation. Over 20 people, mostly adults and mothers, lost their lives while scrambling for food. Their only crime, trying to feed their families in a time of unbearable hunger. Eyewitnesses described a scene of panic and desperation. Hundreds rushed forward as the rice arrived. The crowd surged, then chaos, screams, people falling, bodies trampled. It wasn't just a local tragedy. It was a painful reminder of the hunger and poverty tightening its grip on Nigerians.
Other food items annually to provide succor to the less privileged, but it appears things went south on this occasion. The Commissioner for Information in Anambra State, Mr. Law Mefo, who expressed shock over the incident, said details are still sketchy as the Anambra State government is trying to get a clearer picture of how the events played out this morning.
From my own findings, they said like about 20 or plus people gave up here.
In January 2025, the people of Okija gathered for an interdenominational service at St. Mary's Field, a solemn remembrance for the 21 lives lost. It was a day filled with tears and unanswered questions. The Obi Jackson Foundation, alongside community leaders and local clergy, stood with the people. They didn't run from the pain. They faced it head-on. And Obi Jackson himself, usually quiet and reserved, broke his silence.
My name is Ernest Obiejesi. I will talk about the incident of 21st December 2024. Let me start first of all by extending my condolences to the families that lost their their parents, the children, and their wives during that incident. I'm actually pained, by the trauma these families are going through, losing their loved ones. Since this thing happened, we've been mourning, and we have actually touched base with all the families that lost their members during this incident. And the foundation has actually been giving support and assistance in these families in terms of even arrangements for how to finally support them for future, the loved ones they left behind, and also to help them in the closure to their loss. It's a big loss to Okija. It's a big loss to Anambra State. So it's a big loss to the foundation and the people of Nigeria. I feel pain when I look at the incident of that particular day.
This wasn't just about one incident. It was about the hunger crisis plaguing Nigeria, a country blessed with so much yet burdened by broken systems and poor leadership. Where the government has failed, men like Obi Jackson have tried to step in, not for fame, not for power, but because they cannot ignore the pain around them. In communities like Okija, Obi Jackson is more than a billionaire. He is a lifeline, a rare breed who continues to build hospitals, offer free healthcare, and now vows to restructure how aid is distributed. The Obi Jackson Foundation may have experienced its darkest day, but from that pain comes renewed purpose, a tragedy that sparked reflection and a stronger commitment to healing, safety, and dignity. As Okija mourns its lost daughters, it also holds onto hope because through the ashes of grief rises the promise of a better tomorrow. In the face of suffering, may we always choose compassion.